Hoobity hoo, and how do you do? Welcome. Happy New Year. This is 2026 and we're kicking it off with a new series about kickstarting or crowdfunding your comic. My name is Cami Cam of Cami Cam Comics, and I make comics and I make comic books and I make web comics and I love reading comics, and it's all about comics over here. So this new series, we'll jump right in, is all about how you can crowdfund your comic. Crowdfunding is a new way that I am publishing my comics. In the past, I've done things like I've done the web comic thing, I did the Amazon thing, but in this new series, it's all about how to crowdfund. So let's take it back and begin. You've written your comic, you've drawn your comic, you've done the art, you've had it edited. You did get an editor, right? If not, you got a video for that. And you can do all these great things. Now it's time to share the comic. So you've got options like Amazon, which you can do KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing. We have a video about that. I've got a video about everything. So you're probably going to hear that like 100 times. But you can do Kindle Direct Publishing, you can use Ingram Spark, you can do a lot of print-on-demand services to just have your comic printed. But we're doing a little more than printing. Okay, what about sharing? Then you have web platforms like Webtoon, Tapas, Global Comics, building your own personal website, sharing it on social media. Those are great options too. But here's one part that we're missing. It's the funding. What does it cost to make the comic? Enter crowdfunding. Well, wait, what is crowdfunding exactly? Well, I'm here to tell you. So, starting off with, what is crowdfunding? Insert Google. Oh, Google. Crowdfunding. The practice of funding a project or venture by raising many small amounts of money from a large number of people, typically via the internet. Essentially, it's like a bake sale for your comic. Your comic is the local sports team that needs new uniforms, and we host a bake sale for it. That's crowdfunding. Okay, the crowdfunding is the bake sale, and the comic is the new team uniforms. Go sports analogy. Yay. And once you have that, that's it. Now you have a lot of options for crowdfunding. There's GoFundMe, Crowdfunder, and I have one I just found out. It's called Fund Your Comic. Never heard of them, don't know much about them, but if you have, comment below. What was your experience? What was it like? Let me know. We need to know. We're sharing, we're learning together. And the non-sponsor of today's video, Kickstarter. And I'm sure there are lots of other of these crowdfunding type platforms, but we're going with Kickstarter. The big question is, why Kickstarter, and what is Kickstarter? Kickstarter is a crowdfunding platform that helps creators raise funds for their projects through public backing. So the public will support their comic book dreams. So instead of you shelling your own hard-earned dollars to have your comic printed or lose money with some of these printing companies because they charge fees, all of that is paid for by the fans, by the people who see your comic, love your comic, and want to be a part of it. And those amazing things help make the comic a reality. So to get in a little more details about like why Kickstarter, because again, we've listed a couple, and you know, there are even more that I can think of. I think one is called like Go Butter or something, but like there's a bunch of them. Okay, we're not even here for that. We're here for Kickstarter. My main top reasons I'm choosing Kickstarter: number one, my comic book friends and the indie comic book community use Kickstarter, and I've seen everyone time after time and time again have success with Kickstarter. Okay, I'm pretty sure there are other ones and they're just as successful, but you gotta go what you know. In the words of a wise woman, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, so in a book I'm currently reading, insert image here or here, by Kickstarting Your First Comic by Matt Garvey. It's not sponsored, but if you want to grab a copy, go to garveycomics.com where you can check out the book that I'm reading. Wait, I can get it. I can show you. Be right here. Or you can, you know, he also has a digital version. So if you don't like paper, I like paper because I like to take notes. I like to underline. I like to highlight. I like to score. I like to put notations in the margin because I own books and I hold them forever as prisoners of my heart. Sorry. But he also has other great comics because he is a comic book writer and artist. So like one that I did a review for on our channel called Big F Off Worms issue 1, and apparently there's issue 2, and I'm waiting for issue 3, so I definitely will be going back to the website to grab issue 2. I'm really excited for that, so that's gonna be amazing. But it's not sponsored, okay? This guy doesn't even know who I am, but his book does. His book and I are best friends in this new journey. Now, a little more about Kickstarter. I have launched a project with Kickstarter before. My guided journal I did last year was funded successfully with Kickstarter, and that is an amazing accomplishment because not everybody can do that. And so it was a sweet treat to see the success, see the process. And sidebar, through this series we're gonna break it down, the mistakes that I continue to make, but I'm trying to learn my errors of my ways with my handy dandy book, and the future of what comic book publishing will look like for me as an indie creator. So, where was I? Why Kickstarter? According to Matt, Kickstarter works. They have built-ins for comics, and countless comic book publishing companies have seen the immeasurable amounts of success for fully funded comics that can lead to more comics being made and less of your own dollars being bled from your pockets to get your dreams a reality. Another bonus that we really love about Kickstarter is that you're instantly connecting with fans. So you have, of course, you'll do your self promotion, but through Kickstarter, they'll have like, oh, you like this project, well, we think you might like this. And you can find new comics and other indie creators who are out here trying to make their comic book dreams a reality. And that's just really amazing because the indie community is a community of heart and support. So if you do indie comics, which you're here, that's what we're doing, it's the perfect place to be. So let's make great comics together. We're crowdfunding, so that means, we're gonna rally some troops. We're gonna get this comic book made for you with little to no outside pocket expense, or you recoup any money that you've lost, and funding this comic book dream becomes your reality. If you have any questions about comic books or comic book making, check out the channel. I've got a bunch of videos, more videos to come. I'll do another video later about how was 2025 ended, what are our plans for 2026. So happy new year, and come back next week where we will be discussing the next part of our kickstarting comic book series. What do you actually need to kickstart your comic? The basics for 3 easy steps of simple 100 payments of free 99 plus shipping and handling, taxes not included, of just getting the starting point. Okay, next video we're getting to the starting point of actually getting it. But I wanted to start off with what is crowdfunding, because a lot of people, they have passions, they have ideas about making comics, what are comics, but you don't have that information. So this is your dictionary entry of what is crowdfunding and Kickstarter and some of the options you have for producing your comics. Again, my name is Cami Cam. Stay tuned, stay blessed. Happy New Year. See you in the next video. Love you. Bye.